Day 4 of my road project. I was showing you last night of my project inside the house, which is the bar. Actually, Old B had all those drink collections that I've shown you, but he doesn't drink. He might drink occasionally, just one glass and he's done. But he likes collecting those drinks. Also, what's happening this morning, I had a call from the owner of the digger or backhoe here. And the price that he charged me is 5,000 to go up and down the deployment. So I have to pay 10,000 just to bring the backhoe here and bring the backhoe down. So 5,000 up, 5,000 down when it's done. And then the rate was 1,500 per hour for the digger, or if we call it here as the backhoe. And some call it excavator, digger, backhoe, but that's what we mean in here is the digger. So I'll have this dig up maybe starting tomorrow. But like I said, I'll be charged 1,500 per hour plus the deployment of back and forth for the machine. So I believe that it is economical because it will save the boys time and it's not gonna take so long for it to be finished because it's only got a few meters down to the mango tree where it's gonna slope down to where I plan the road to be. So as you can see here, I want them to cut all the trees now so the backhoe can just dig up the roots and dig up the soil. So I'm here now. I'm gonna check what they have done. So this is day 4 on our road project. Like I said, on the way here, I'll be hiring the backhoe tomorrow. Or that's what they said, may possibly tomorrow, if not next day. But I just want the lads to cut all the trees so we can save the logs. Like this mulave tree that Olito is doing. While Junelle is making the ditch where the old flooring of the old house is, so we will not be touching the part of the floor that's connected to the bungalow. So the backhoe will just have to dig on the where the ditch of the line is. So this is what we are. We're just preparing for the digger, and you will see some digger action, if not tomorrow, the next day. So I'm trying to save the trees that we have here to make it a feature, because I could have it cut by the timberjack when he's here. So this is what we are so far. So there's a big Gimelina tree and this one, but this is what we have to do. Here on the front, that's the column, and right there next to the other column where the stump of the banana is, and we're gonna have to get this big Gimelina tree stump as well. So this is how it's looking from here. So there you can see the string going to where Janelle is and curving to the left, avoiding the mango tree that you can see up front. So I think basically you can imagine now the road looking from here. The string, then the ditch, and we're saving all the wood. Then Old B can design and have it cut on the sizes that he wants. Then we go. So it's better that the trees are pre-cut, so the backhoe will just continue on the job for the whole day up to where Junelle is on the top, where the old couple's house is. So this is what you can see. There's 3 more stump of wood to be cut down, and then all these columns here, the wooden columns, so it'll be easier for the backhoe tomorrow. Then we made like a ditch here for the boundary of the old house there, so we know which line the backhoe will dig through, and then continue on breaking everything up, then going down the slope. So tomorrow will be exciting action if it will happen that the backhoe will be here, because that's what was told to me when I went down there. So from here, I'm beside the mango tree, if you can see. From here, then we slope down to this one, saving the both mango trees and this big tree on the side. So we slope down the road, then onto like a roundabout in the middle. Then there will be lanes going to each bungalow, and another road going to the Turners. So this is exciting tomorrow, if it's gonna happen, because I'll have a digger here like you all suggested. But at least, like, the deployment usually costs you 25,000 pesos up and down. I get it for 10. So like the backhoe usually rent, the big backhoe usually rent at 2,000 per hour. So he gave it to me for 1,500. I know that's the rate because that's their published rate. So we're cutting the last tree, the what we call the duhat tree here, lumboy in Bisayan. So they cut from the top and then going down, and there's that stump of mulave on the bottom that I'm trying to save all the stump as much as I can to have it all cut and be used in the bungalows. So these are the berries that comes with the tree, and the kids are picking it up. Asa ko no lay. Like Jella is holding. So this is what we call say in English ano duhat, lumboy. Quite sweet. Day 4 on my road project. The people that I hired the backhoe with, they're still sorting the permit for now, so we can't do it today. But as soon as it's sorted, I think they can sort it today, because it's only a short road, not a very long one. Then we can start tomorrow if there's no problem anymore. And so, Peel remind me that I didn't have any shout out for the last 5 videos. I want to shout out to Jeff Bisdak TV. Hello from Cebu, Philippines. And also to Amay Adolfo. Nahulot ninyo ka ng lumboy? So those are like the group of the 15 kids. And I will be hiring. Their father used to work for me when I was still building my castle, and he's the one that nicked a lot of stuff from me, like rebar wise. But I know his quality of work, so I might be hiring him this time with the bungalows, but this will be, I like to believe in second chances, but not fully trust him, because this time I'll be the one counting the rebars myself, because I now live in the vicinity, not like before that I used to get down to where my old house is in the subdivision, and then I have to check up here in the hill for the build. I'm here now. I've seen them filing all this. So this is what you can see. The last remaining stump is that old mulabe that was already so hard. So we just have to push the backhoe will push it over. And then also this coconut tree. I know it's not on my land, but what I'm scared of, that we're gonna be cutting down and then the tree will be hanging. So I'll just sort the permit of this. I've called the barangay and they said that it's in danger for the electric, just cut off. So the barangay captain has give us the permit for this one now, because she told me that she'll sort it out. So Junel is climbing on the tree, the coconut tree. So we'll just have to get it out of the way, because you can imagine it. Look at on the bottom of it. We will be digging down, and then the tree is also been dug down on the other side. We're just holding on to itself, and it will be on danger of falling over, falling to the cable of the electricity, because you can see this is the electric post, and if the coconut will fall over there, we won't have any electric. So it's in danger. That's what I told the barangay captain, and I think they know what I'm talking about, because they have seen this before, because I was getting a permit for all the trees, and when it was inspected, the trees are not on substantial sizes, so I just had to go to cut it through. So we just have to cut it through because it's too dangerous for the electric cable. So I'm here now on my plot for the rental bungalows, and as I vaguely measure it out, I believe that on this side, these 2 mango trees will remain, and then on this side I could build 4 going there, so it leaves the one here open, because this is where the road, and on this side, before it turns to the turners of 5-meter road, this one here has another tree. So that's where the road is gonna come down from there towards here. So I'll build 3 on this side, then the road turns over there. So that means where the mango tree I'm facing it, the right side of it will be an open plot, maybe 2 or 3 more bungalows or a house. But I'd like to have where the mango tree area, because that's the viewing place that you can see the views, will be on like a communal area for meeting. But let's wait and see how can we adjust it, because like I said, I'd like to incorporate as much as trees and then design it better, that it's like an eco park. So these 2 mango trees here will be one feature. So there'll be a bungalow here, 2, 3, 4. Then that's leave open. This is the road, and 5, 6, 7 on this side. And then there's a road turning there. Then on the front, on the right side, still be a bigger space, maybe for a 2-story house. But that's my plan so far. So it's getting exciting now that I got the backhoe or the digger tomorrow. Then a few of this plan that I am saying to you will materialize. So these are my rental bungalows. So then I'll have to pass here going back up to my proposed road. In here. So we have managed to cut that coconut. Like I said, I've called the barangay captain and I said it's dangerous for the electric post. You can see it's near it, and when I start digging, it will be hanging by itself, and it's leaning towards the electric post. So she said that the permit will just follow. So it's nice that you're connected. So here we have these trees here. They're just having a rest, and then they will burn most of it. So this is how it looks now here on the clear side. Like now here on the road. So this is our government road. Then it turns in from that column to that side. I know the coconut is not in my land, but I could claim that it's on danger because I'm gonna dig down here and the coconut will be hanging by itself. And also it will prevent the electric post, which is up there, from being dragged when the coconut tree fell off because it's leaning towards the electric post. Now this is what it looks like clearing from here. So that will be dong ready for the backhoe. So we're just gonna have some coconuts there. Kaning mga lubing laya. Kod-kod. Lagi, magtuno ba? Going back down for my final check of my road project day 4. I did mention it in a comment before that the coconut is not on my land. But I asked the caretaker, because the owner's abroad, that I want to cut this coconut because it poses dangerous to the electric post. And he agreed because he said the owner wants it cut anyway and he cannot cut it himself. So now that I'm offered, then it'd be easier for him to tell him it's cut. But actually it's not cut by him. So it's all sorted now. The permit will soon to follow because the barangay captain also said it is dangerous to not to cut the coconut because it's leaning towards the electric post. So I see my I didn't realize that it's already 5 o'clock, but I just checked there what's the progress so far that they have done. So I also had a email from someone that says, why didn't I have a fan campaign, which means other subscribers should pay for it and say that this road is for the community, not my private road, because some channels have done it, saying that, oh, you had to help us build this road, this is for the community, and actually that's just their own private road for the family that live around that hilltop or whatever place it was. Because it was mentioned by the email about the hilltop. I don't, but I've seen it. I want to be honest, as that is my, how I work, how I operate. Because if you're not honest, that's when things get complicated. So this is so far right now. They started to burn it, but it's still alive. So we just leave it to dry it until it's ready to be burned. The leaves, I mean. Then we'll start clearing up down there because there's loads of rubbish being chucked around. I will chuck it back to their place. Because why do they have to chuck the rubbish on my place? So this is what we are so far. And this is where we are located with the road-wise situation. So this is the post, and that's the pipe that pertains to the 5-meter wide road. So tomorrow, when the backhoe will finally be here, when there's no more hurdle, then you can see all the paved way towards my rental bungalow place. As of the moment, it's so smoky here. And this is how we end up for today. But at least it's clear. You can see the road by roadway on the side now. Then it's like here. It's coming from here towards the mango tree and the corner of the bungalow, then sloping down towards the rental bungalows. So they have retired early. It's only 4:20, but okay, they've done work hard today. They work hard cutting all those trees. So I'll just let them have earlier and I will not deduct it from their wages. It's just one of their incentives sometimes, that when the work is really hard and then it's finished early, then on 30 minutes won't matter so much. But we're all getting excited for the backhoe tomorrow. I believe that usually when they operate, they come at night, ready for deploy at night when there's no traffic, and then in the morning the operator will just come and start digging. So then that will be the road very clear on your view with no trees bothering it. So then I could make the prototype of the rental bungalow.